We up and running on YouTube faster than. And there's good lighting. Yes. Come on, lighting. Let's go. Yes. Y'all, everything is just getting so much better. It's getting so much better. Hey, let me just put it down here because some people tea shop is open. Hello, hello. Let me grab all my stuff. I'm only showing you guys a little bit. Um, this one looks right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to show you guys our new bars. Well, I won't say our new bars, but I just want to show you guys our new packaging for right now. I know you guys are used to seeing these. You guys are used to seeing these. We're still selling these. We definitely still have these jars. These we don't have any of these right now. We do have another size. Um, just a heads up, when we do put these back on the site, on the shop, these are going to be 35. Let me actually show you guys. So this is still 8 ounces. This is our new, actually, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. This is, oh yeah. So this is our 8 ounces right here. It's still the same. But do you guys see how it's only because this one is wider at the top, as you can see, and this one is taller. So it's wider and shorter, and this one is taller but slimmer. So these are going to be priced at different prices because obviously this one's going to take a little bit more. So this one is $35, still 8 ounces. This one is 8 ounces for 30. And then we have the 7.8, which is these, but we are not. And then you can see the slight difference, but you can just see the slight difference. I mean, it's only like 2 inches. It's not even whatever. It's not even a lot. But yeah, this is a 7.8, 7.8 for 20 to 25, and then this one is 30. So I just want to show you guys that. This is our smoky campfire. This is our 8 ounce bar for 35. This one is best for moisture retention. It's super freaking good. Look at that. Yes, super freaking good. It's with added herbs. You could just go to the site. It has all the ingredients on there. Glory be to God. This is made with mango butter, um, and it's best for moisture retention. You can use this as a pre-poo. You can use this as when you are you just got done washing your hair and you put your moisturizer on. You can use this while your hair is still wet. You could put this on your hair when it's dry. It's best. We do have a demo on our YouTube, so go check out our demo on how we melt our bars because it's very thick. And when you get it in transit, it's probably going to be melted. So if you see some coming up on the side right here, it's okay. Now, just a heads up, these are 8 ounce jars, right? But when we pack these with our butters, at the end of the day, they start weighing like 10 ounces or 9 ounces or a little bit over 8 ounces. So we don't fill these all the way up to the top. I know you guys see a lot of other, you know, sellers of hair bars, they fill them all the way up to the top, but they charge more. So we don't fill them up. And plus, that's a safety hazard because um, when these are going through transit and you have them all the way filled up to the top and it starts melting, when you go to open up when you go to open up your bottle, like your jar, like it's loose. So when you go to open it up, there's probably pressure. Like I'm not quite sure because I haven't, received a hair butter in the mail before, but I'd rather be safe than sorry because I'm not trying to get sued out here. You know what I'm saying? So there's probably going to be pressure. And when you open it, I just don't want it to spill on you. People have sensitive skin. Um, and if you aren't ready to buy this, we don't have this on the site yet, but we're going to add it. It's our 5 ounces. So this is our samples. If you want a sample size, just contact me. Instagram, contact me during or through the DM, say 5 ounces, or sample, DM me sample, and which one, and then YouTube. You got to send me a message on my email at godschosenhaircare@yahoo.com. Um, these are going to be for free. We are going to start selling these for $5 on our Etsy shop, but right now we don't have this on the shop just yet. Um, on the Just a heads up, on the Etsy shop, it's free shipping and we have no sales tax. So everything that I wanted is like happening right now. No sales tax and free shipping and handling. However, the sales tax is just temporary for right now until I can, make sure that me not adding a sales tax is okay, or me if I have to. Um, when I was getting my seller's permit, I told them that the sales tax is included in the price, but I'm not quite sure how that actually goes. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm following all the right laws and everything, because there is some states that don't um, pay taxes, like they don't have sales tax. So I just want to make sure that if I am going to, I want to be fair and I don't want to overcharge or undercharge. So um, yeah, so that's a whole snag. Free shipping and handling it right now. So when you go and you buy a hair bar for $35, that's exactly how much you're going to pay. No added anything. So it's 35 right out the door. So that is a snag, you know. Now I would say our 7.8 ounce hair oils, though, you get free shipping, or I should say you get free shipping over $35 or more. So that's another thing too. Free shipping. That's another reason why I'm going to add the samples for $5. So when you get like a hair oil for 30, and then you want to get it like a sample, boom, this is 35 right here, free shipping. Um, Again, also with our samples, we're only going to fill it up to like right here. We're only going to fill it up to right here. Like we're not going all the way up here. Like that's if you go in the grocery store, the Ruffles chips, they do not have their bag filled up all the way to the top. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, well, it's unhealthy. Listen, it's unhealthy within reason. Like if you eat a whole bag of chips in one setting, totally unhealthy. But if you space it out, it's not unhealthy. If it was really unhealthy and was not like good to eat, they would not sell it in the store, trust me. And they will be shut down. Um, So this is you can also, these are all a la carte. These are all separate items. You can buy them together. And I will put them in the same box. Um, so yeah. And, just right now, I just have them on just, by themselves. Um, so I would just have to put you know, two, two, packing stickers on there. But yeah, I'll put them in the same box and you guys can, you know, yeah, you can buy them together in the same box. But it has to be like if you order this on a Monday and then you turn around and order this on a Tuesday, most likely this has already been packaged and ready to go. Because as soon as you guys order, I'm packaging it up, printing out the label, and slapping it on the box, taking it to the USPS same day. Uh, just a heads up, when we sell out of our items, and that's completely all of them, we're going to put the store back on vacation mode and restock everything. And then once everything's restocked, obviously we're going to open it back up. So yes, and these come in limited quantities, so definitely make sure you go head over to the Etsy shop, check it out. It has all the list of ingredients, disclaimers, and all different information. Please read the information. Please read everything. I know you guys when you go shopping, you just want to see what it looks like, the price, and how much it costs. Read the directions, read the disclaimer, read everything that I wrote, because there's no returns, there's no exchanges, and there's no returns. Like, period. There's no exchanges and there's no returns. So if you guys, want to return it, you can. And these are $35. And you guys, this is your hard earned money. I know, because I work another job. So I know how it is right now. Gas prices is up, food prices is up. And you guys literally, instead of buying online, can go buy in the store. But no one in the store is selling hair bars, because it melts during transit, you know. And these are all natural products. If you haven't noticed, a lot of natural hair care is like selling these online. Like, they're selling them, like, you don't see hair butters in the store. You don't see hair bars in the store. You see oils and moisturizers, because they don't melt during transit. These do. These are hair butters. It's just like the butter in the store. If you leave it in the car, it's gonna melt. Just like ice cream. If you leave it in the car, it's gonna melt. In the heat. Even if it's cold, unless the car inside of the car is really, really cold. But if the car inside has room temperature type, temps, it's gonna start melting just a little bit. So just keep that in mind with your hair butters. I know a lot of other companies are getting complaints about, oh, you guys are sending me melted hair butter. They are not packaging this up looking like this, but it's melted. They're not doing that to you guys. It's because it's made from a butter. If you go to, like, bettershaybutter.com, or you go even on their Instagram, or their YouTube, if you go up, if go on Amazon, it will tell you that in high temperature it will melt. It doesn't affect the quality of the hair butter, though. It's because it's thick, and again, because it's a butter. And you can make it into an oil, but it's going to go back into a solid. So just a heads up for you guys. Again, read the disclaimer. Another thing I wanted to say just real quick, and then I'll get back into my products. For anyone that is selling hair butters, I like to call them hair bars, but that's my swag. But anyone that is selling hair butters and you're selling them for $12, let me tell you something. I don't know how you're running it. I don't know if it's your business. I don't know, like, if it's your side hustle, you just want a little bit of change. But if you are using unrefined, real authentic hair butter, and you use like moringa powder or aloe vera juice or all this other stuff, and you're charging like $20 or less, like $15 or less, like, yeah, $20 or less, like, let's just bump it up to like $30 or less. Like, if you're charging $30 or less, and it's not a sale, you are undercharging yourself. And the reason why I say that is because if you are authentically using real shea butter, mango butter, coconut butter, any type of butter that's unrefined, yeah, you're paying more than what you're selling it for. So if you are buying it for $20, because unrefined butter at an 8-ounce max is going to cost you between $12 to $20, right? But that's for 8 ounces. So if you make 8-ounce jars and you have to use the whole thing to make that, you're not making any profit. And if you're selling 8-ounce jars for $12 and you have 20 of them, you're not making a profit. The profit that you make from that, okay, yeah, you charge shipping, okay, you charge sales tax, but the sales tax is not going in your pocket, and neither is your shipping costs. Like, you're having to put yourself, not saying you shouldn't, you should definitely charge sales tax, but the shipping and handling, cool, you got people buying from you. That's because you have it at a very cheap price. And not saying you have a cheap product, you have a really good product. And when you go to bump up your product, it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be hard, because I don't know, but it may be hard for you to kind of get those people coming back to you if you do bump it up to 25, if you do bump it up to 30, because they're used to getting that $12 bargain. And a lot of natural, I've never seen anyone sell a hair bar for $12 until I went to Etsy.com and I looked at, like, just typed in hair butters, and I seen a lot of $12. I seen a lot of $9, and I looked at their ingredients, and I'm just like, they're using like mango butter and cocoa butter, and I'm just like, how are you guys charging this less of a price when when all those butters that you guys have in your ingredients cost way more than what you're selling it for? So either you guys are using cheap butter, which I don't even know where you can even get that from, because when I go on Amazon, they're all I won't say expensive, but they're all beyond $9. I haven't seen a butter for $9 on Amazon. I mean, you don't even buy that in the store. I mean, and if you do buy shea butter in the store, African shea butter, that's fake. That's not real. They say 100%. That's not, no, no. That's why when you go and you look up where people are getting their shea butter from, it's or mango, it's probably from Better Shea Butter. It's probably from OS Love or OS Love Organics. It's probably from um Plant Guru. You know, it's probably from one of those, like the leading top three. You know, maybe there's another company that people get it from, but I know those are the top three. So, I mean, I don't really. I'm not bashing you guys. I'm just saying, just go back and look at that. And if you are just doing it for a side hustle, cool. You're just doing it for a side hustle, but you just may want to look into that, because you don't, I'm saying for the ones that are doing it as a business, if you're trying to do it as a business, you need to reanalyze your pricing, and really be honest with yourself. If you're scared that you're not going to make money because you're charging it at a $30 price range, not then those people really don't know natural. They don't know, and you need to. And if you don't have an Instagram, get one. If you don't have TikTok, get one. If you don't have a YouTube, you need to get one. Like, you need to talk about why you have it like that, because anyone that knows about moringa and hair butters and different herbs and stuff like that, and aloe vera, knows that it's very expensive. Yeah, when you go to Walmart, you get the aloe vera and it's 88 cents. Okay, cool. But you have to whip that though. Like, that's the cost of the plant. That's not making it into a gel or moisturizer, or a moisturizing butter. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And so just a heads up on that. Oh, this is the shape, but this is not. So yeah, I just want to say that to anyone that is selling hair butters for less than $30, you may want to. Now, if you have a sale and you're doing it for 25, like I plan on doing that soon, not anytime like this month or next month, but definitely before the end of this month, and definitely before Black Friday, I definitely want to have a sale of $25 on my hair butters. But if you don't have a sale going and you have your hair butter for 25, bump that thing up to $5 more. Like, for real, for real, for real. Um, because even if you are selling five of them or three, it's still costing you money, because you have to refill those products. Even if you're mixing it, like, oh well, I have cocoa butter and I have, yeah, but it still costs to buy those though. And then it's what's going to happen is you're going to start using more cocoa butter than mango butter. Then it's like, then I seen also too on Etsy, a lot of people are mixing a lot of stuff. Like, I have a mix, that is pretty dope. I have a collab on two butters on my Etsy shop, but it makes sense. There's a lot of people on the Etsy shop that have a lot of ingredients that really don't make sense. Like, um, you could, it's cool to mix stuff together, but you have to know how the balance is, because you know you have to know which herbs is cool to use, um, and you have to know, how to. Where's my book at? This is where it all started from, and I give all glory to God. If you don't have this book, you need to get this book from Barnes and Noble or wherever you can, even on Amazon. It's the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. This book right here has all different types of. I always do that. It has all different types of herbs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it talks about it. It even tells you how to like make certain stuff for like medicine, but it talks about the different herbs and what they're good for and the science behind them and stuff like that. So you definitely, because not all herbs are good to use. Not all herbs have been tested for health benefits, whether that's internally, topically. Um, so you definitely want to make sure you do your research on different herbs. If I'm skeptical on a herb that I haven't heard before, I would definitely check this. I would go to this book and see about it and read about it. Because you can't just rely on Google. You just can't rely on Google. You gotta get into the books. You could definitely go on Google. You could definitely, but it's where the books are at. Go to Barnes and Noble, even if you don't buy the books. Go with your notebook. Take a pen and a notebook with you. Go get a book like this. Jot down some notes from the book, and this is Google, just going on YouTube and just going on Google. That's not research. That's just you being curious. Really do your research on when you make these hair products, because God forbid somebody takes your hair care product and they use it and now they have a rash on their hair, on their scalp, and it's because you just concocted all these different herbs together and it caused a chemical reaction. And one of the herbs as ingredients was not meant to be topically. It was not even proven to be good. Like, and you have to be careful with who you're buying from on the internet, on Amazon and stuff like that, because and on Etsy, because I found out that there's people that they sell on Etsy just to sell. Like, they just want to make money, and they don't do their research on their products. They don't have any backing on their products. Like, so you need to listen. I know you guys are there to shop. I know you guys are there to just be like, oh, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to go for the cheapest thing. Cheap is not always better. Cheap is never cheap. I won't say cheap is never better, but sometimes it is good to save a little money within reason, right? Because just like how the grass isn't greener on the other side, and you know all the good things, it's crazy because when you go to the store and you want to eat healthy, it costs more than junk food, right? So it's the same thing with body wash, it's the same thing with hair care. It's like you have to pay more for the good stuff, just like gas. If you go to Chevron, it's more expensive than Valero, you know. So you got to think about it like that. Well, it's, I mean, not think about it like that, that's the truth. I mean, you can just look at it and see, you got to move like that when you're buying hair care products. You just can't go to the cheapest hair care product, because then you turn around and you buy these cheap hair care products. Then you wonder why your hair isn't, you're not seeing length because your hair is growing, but your hair is not growing healthy. You're not retaining the length, you're not seeing it. Then when you think you do see it, when you wash your hair, you see all this hair coming out, and you got these YouTube people with these clumps of hair coming out talking about watch this before you use this. No, no, no. There's a lot of hacks that I could really say, but I'm not going to, because I'm not here for that. I'm That's for a whole new different lives. Because I'm gonna tell you guys about what to look out for. I am a hair care product maker and user. I use my own products. You could, on YouTube, you can go back and see tutorials that I did. Even on Instagram, go back. Um, but now I do use some store bought as far as conditioner, deep conditioner, and all that, and shampoo and stuff like that. But as far as moisturizers, I make my own herbal moisturizer. As far as now, when I say moisturizers, I have the TGIM buttercream, but once I get done with that, I'm no longer using that. Um, because I'm using herbal moisturizers. If you go back on my Instagram and on my YouTube, you'll see it. I'll talk more about it next week. Next week will be my demo week. So I'll show you guys how I use my hair bars. I'll show you guys how I melt them. Just a little bit. Next week will be definitely a demo week. This week is just opening my shop, getting you guys familiar with my products. Anyone that is new, even my existing people, showing you guys all the new updated ones. Wow. So we're going to get into that in a minute. I just wanted to just do a heads up on anyone that's selling on Etsy that's serious, that wants to really make this a business, that really wants to get some income, not even just income, that really has a passion for this, and that really wants to get people to buy legit products from them. Like, definitely invest in this book. Definitely. And this one only cost me like $40. So, and it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Like, and I got it from my local Barnes and Noble. Like, invest. Um, and because let me tell you something, it's all fun and games now. It's all fun and games to go, because anybody can make an Etsy shop. Anybody can sell anything on Etsy. Etsy does have rules though, but a lot of people go on Etsy. They look at what other people are selling. They kind of take their ideas and they make it into their own. Same thing with YouTube. I mean, same thing anywhere, right? So, and then they go on they make an Etsy shop. They make all these hair oils. They make it dark like this so you don't see, or they put all types of different herbs in there and stuff like that. And then they call it hair oil or a hair butter. They sell it to you guys. You use it. You have a reaction to it, and you can't get your money back, or or they close their Etsy shop. And I've heard some stories. I watched this one woman on YouTube that's been on Etsy for 10 years, and she talks about different people coming in and out. Also too, listen, all the customers on YouTube, I mean all the customers on Etsy, that shop on Etsy, just a heads up, just like Instagram, just like on YouTube, there's bots. I didn't even know this. There's bots on Etsy. So, make sure who you're buying from shows up, like shows their face, shows up, like, you know I got my Instagram on there. I come on Instagram. I come on YouTube. I go on TikTok. I show my face. You guys know what's up. Like, it's honestly crazy, but not surprising. You know. All right, let me get this going, because I've been making these bomb smoothies because I've been like detoxing myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've been eating a lot of McDonald's French fries. I've been eating the fast food. I've been eating the chips and stuff like that. So I've been on it for like, it's almost gonna be a week on Friday. But I've been, I posted about it. I've been eating like oatmeal and fruits and vegetables for breakfast, and drinking plenty of water. Speaking of water, let me get my green tea because I'm a little thirsty. Um, I've been, I started making some smoothies. Um, Strawberry kiwi smoothies, and oh my gosh, they've been so bomb. I bought, I went, I so at first I made it like raw, like I did strawberries and kiwi, and I just dropped it in and then I added milk and I just dropped it in the thing. It was cool, but it was like, something's missing, right? So I went on YouTube and I kind of did some research, and I seen some people using ice cream. So I put ice cream. I bought some vanilla bean ice cream. I thought it was vanilla, but it was vanilla bean, which is even better, because that was my first thought. But then I was like, no, let me just keep it simple. Let me just try vanilla. But God pointed me to the vanilla bean. So I'm like, ooh, vanilla bean. Put that in my blender. Chopped up my strawberries, chopped up my kiwi, threw that in the blender, threw some milk in there, blended it up on milkshake. Oh my gosh. So bomb. Like, I've been drinking that. Like, one day I had three, but I had to like slow down because I didn't want my stomach to hurt. Oh my gosh, it's been so good. Amazon package. It's been so good. Like, so good. I'm like, yes. Um, so speaking of Amazon, so I do have an Etsy for right now. Um, but probably next year I will be trying to start going back to Shopify. Only because with Etsy, I don't want to get too comfortable because there is a lot of people on Etsy, and with the bot, like I know with God being on my side and this is a God ordained business and God is with me, that I'm not gonna have to worry about any of that. But I just want to have my thing now. If Etsy is doing good for me and I'm used to it and I'm comfortable and everything is working out, I may keep Etsy, but also have my Shopify. So, um, yeah. So I'll have two ways of getting income, not just one. So that would be awesome, and that would mean that I would have to keep more product in stock. So, but what I would do is, if I have like 10 of something, I'll put 5 on Etsy and 5 on Shopify. Like that's how I'll do it. So, um, and Etsy, I would just make from like 9 to maybe open from like 9 to. I'll definitely make Shopify the main one, but we'll see. I don't even want to like think about that right now because oh my gosh. All right, back to oils. I'm trying to make my smoothie. Um, so that's my quick spill. So this is the eight ounce hair oil. This is the Genesis Herbal Garden. Now these are all of our signature hair bars that you guys have been familiar with. If you aren't familiar with it, go back and watch our old. I won't even say old. Our oldest, yeah, I can say oldest. Our oldest Instagram videos and stuff like that, and TikToks of our of these, which are now faded at the top, of these ones. We don't have these ones in stock. I was gonna sell these, but I'm actually gonna keep these for demo. So when we do get these back in stock, I can have these. I'm also gonna show you guys because these don't go bad, but I do want to start using these. But these are our new 8 ounce. These are the frosted ones. We do have some new oils though, with similar ingredients to our signature hair bars, just with a different name, and it's so fun. Oh my gosh. So this is our Genesis Herbal Garden, 8 ounces for $30. This is best for length retention. However, you can use this as a pre-poo and you can use this as a hot oil treatment. Now, because these are plastic bottles, you want to put this in a pot of low water on low heat and just heat it up a little bit. They call it hot oil treatment. I don't know for what reason, because you don't want hot oil on your hair because that's going to burn. Um, these we do okay with these again. We don't fill these all the way up to the top, like up here. We don't fill these all the way up to the top. Up here, we stop down here. But I mean, you guys are still getting a good amount. And let me tell you something. When I was filling these up, they would come all the way up to the top and it'll be overflowing. And it was the worst. Okay. These were the worst. So, um, and when we mail these out, I'm gonna tape these around here so it doesn't try to twist or anything like that. Uh, so that's that. All of our 8 ounces. Our 7.8 ounce bottles. Um, Once we sell out of these, we're no longer selling 7.8. We're only going to be selling 8 ounces and 16 ounces. 8 ounces for 30, the 16 ounce for 40. Right now, we have different prices on our 7.8s. We have one for 25 and we have one for 20. Um, and This is the Genesis Herbal Garden. Now, this is our newest bottle because you guys are used to these, and we still have these. We have plenty in stock for show. So, yeah, these are still going to be 35. These are still 35. These are just much wider. So these are like the short and round. These ones are wider. Um, with depending on which one, it can weigh between. So they're both 8 ounces, but when we're done packing them, putting the butters in there, they can weigh between 8 to 10 ounces. So you really are getting more for your money. Uh, so just keep that in mind. That's another reason why we don't fill it all the way up to the top, because this in itself is already over 8 ounces. So um, yeah, so this is our Genesis Herbal Garden. Um, and we try to get it smooth on the top, but sometimes it gets a little rough. So I'm definitely going to try to make sure it's more smoother. Like, let me show you guys. Well, I don't know if I have the other one. It's yes. I don't feel like grabbing it. But yeah, this one's a little bit smoother. This is a smoky campfire. We try to get it a little smoother, but with how thick it is and stuff like that, I mean, we try to smooth it out. I'm definitely gonna try to smooth it out, but the more I try to smooth it out, the more it's just like that. And also too, when we don't have enough butter already in it, we would have to go melt some more and then add it, so then it gets, then when it starts to melt, of course it starts to melt, and then once it goes back frozen. Once it goes back solid, it starts, to do its own thing. So, we don't want to poke at it too much. We don't want to, what I'm saying, do too much with it, because this is going to you guys. So please excuse that. I'm definitely going to buy something where I can just press it and then it could just be smooth. But yeah, so these are our newest bottles. This is our newest bottle. Um, so I love it so much. These are how it's gonna be coming to you guys. Um, it's so nice. Oh my gosh. So y'all, we are just changing up. Like, we have so many collabs coming. We have new products coming. Like, oh my, we have so many new additions. We have new additions right now on the Etsy shop. Y'all gotta go check it out. I'm telling you, it's it's so much fun. The names are fun. Like, we got some new ingredients coming. Like it's gonna be, there's like over, so we have 14 listings. So we have 14 different varieties. So there's a lot. But there's small quantities. So one may have three, one may have one, or one may have two. But it's once we see that you guys are buying from it, we're definitely going to restock everything that we have. Um, but we're definitely going to add on too. So it's going to be so much to choose from, and it's all going to serve a purpose. Like, it's all going to make sense. It doesn't matter your hair type, whether you're low porosity. That depends on whatever you want to try. There's no high porosity, low porosity. Um, there's no 4A, 4B. These are all for natural. Now, I would say though, if you do have like silky hair, I don't know about if our products would really work for you, just being honest. I've only used this on myself, and I have curly hair, like I won't even say kinky because my hair ain't kinky, but like yaki type, like a more of a um, I have an afro type hair, so it really does good on my hair. I don't know about. I mean, because these have oils, and your hair is already naturally oily with when you have straight hair. So I'm not quite sure if these would be a good fit for you. Um, if you do want to try it, you can get our sample sizes for. Oh my gosh, Bible study. You can get our sample sizes um, for free right now until we add it onto the Etsy shop. So just, if you're on Instagram, just shoot me a DM sample. If you're on YouTube, go to my Yahoo email, God's Chosen Haircare at yahoo.com. Send me an email. Hey, I want to try the sample, and we'll go from there. So that is it. So these are, so remember, there, and all the pricing and stuff like that is on the page. Again, it's free shipping, no sales tax right now. So this is Genesis Herbal Garden, best for length retention. You can do a pre-poo and hot oil treatment. Now, when we say length retention, it doesn't mean you just only have to use it for that. put it on your whole hair strands. It's good. Honestly, this is the um sister and bestie to our hair bar. So all of the ingredients that's in our hair bar is we made into an oil. So you can use these together. You can put these definitely on your ends, or and you can put it on your hair strands. So when you take a little bit, you put it on your hair strands, definitely make sure you go back and put it on your ends, because you would definitely see results within a week. Bet. And I know a lot of people like to argue about that, but that's why you have to use a butter that is proven to do that. And mine has been proven to do that. Just saying. And without me even, and it's not that I tested it and got that. When I looked at the consistency and the texture of it, I was like, this is a much thicker hair butter. So I'm going to use this on my ends for length retention. When I used it for that, listen, God was like, yep, you had it right. So boom. And that was the spirit that spoke through me. All of these are tested by me and God, and these are all legit. When we say moisture retention, like seriously, like when your hair is wet and you literally put this on your hair, it's going to lock in that moisture. Like lock in that moisture. Let me tell you something. I've been testing something. This is actually because my hair has been super freaking dry. Why? Because I've been blowing drying my hair and it's freaking 103 outside. My hair is like dehydrated, right? So I've been washing my hair and leaving my hair wet, and I put my hair in like plaits or put my hair in twists, because stop and think about it. Like I already go and moisturize my hair and it's wet. So it's like, why not just leave my hair wet? Like, so let me tell you something. My hair has not been that dry. It's dry, but it's not super dry like it was. When when I get done wetting my hair and I take most of the water out and I go to put on my hair bars, when I put on the moisture retention, like either the herbal cocoa bar or the smoky campfire, rub it in my palms, put it on my hair strands, and then twist my hair up, and then put the Genesis Herbal Garden on my ends, and put the and then put my uh put it on my ends, and then put it up in a ponytail. Can I just say that when I go the next day, my hair is moisturized, and my ends are moisturized. Why? Because they're tucked. Now, of course, this part of my hair is going to be a little bit drier. Why? Because it's exposed to the environment. Just to think, if I was to have a wig on, like it would be super moisturized. I'm not saying my hair isn't moisturized. It's super soft, right? Not so soft it's going to break off though, or it's weak. But my hair is soft. It's not dehydrated. It's not like, oh my gosh, we need some, no. Like, also, I've been using this also as like a pre-poo. Didn't really mean to though. But seriously, Monday I went and re-moisturized my hair. And I put this on my hair just to re-moisturize. I didn't even know, I wasn't even planning on washing my hair on Tuesday, but I ended up washing my hair on Tuesday. The next day, man, my hair was so moisturized. When I went to go wash my hair with a sulfate shampoo, my hair was so soft, but it was stripped, but it wasn't like dehydrated like when I was blow drying my hair. I'm not saying don't blow dry your hair. I'm not scared of a blow dryer. I'm not saying don't blow dry your hair. I'm just saying, if it's super freaking hot and you notice your hair is breaking off a lot, and you notice that your hair is dry, it's because like the difference between your hair being dry and it's because you're sucking out the moisture that you're trying to put in. So, but I'm not going to go into that because I'm not trying to go back and forth with anybody. I'm just seeing I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. And I've tried it with the blow dryer and I've tried it without. And can I just say that my hair is thriving right now since I've been going a week without blow drying my hair. I'm not saying I'm going to stop using a blow dryer, but right now in the summertime, I just can't do it. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's just, I'm sorry, it's too hot. It doesn't make sense for me to blow dry my hair and then the next day or that same day I'm spritzing my hair because I'm freaking hot. Or I'm sweating in my scalp because I'm sweating. Like, and my hair is getting wet. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And it's like, if I can spritz my hair and like I'm doing more damage to my hair by spritzing it when it's dry than spritzing it when it's wet. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I gotta get going, guys, because it's Bible study and I'm not trying to miss it. Oh, real quick, this is our herbal cocoa bar oil. Again, this is also good for moisture retention. You can use that as a pre-poo or hot oil treatment. um, Put it on low heat on the stove or in some hot water. If you do have a kennel, heat up that water, but let it sit for about a little bit. Let it sit so it can like cool off. Don't put this in hot water because this bottle is plastic and you don't want your bottle to melt. So just keep that in mind, guys. If I don't go live again later on tonight, I will definitely be coming on live for the rest of this week and next week. Next week is demos, so watch out for that, demos. And when I mean my demos is because I'm going to show you guys like how we use our hair butters, how we use our oils, and also how we melt our hair bars. So definitely keep a lookout on that. Um, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, God's lowercase Gods, even though we don't do the lowercase God, underscore chosen underscore hair care. If you're not following me on YouTube, it's Godschosenhaircare on YouTube. On TikTok, it's Godschosenhaircare. Shoot me an email, godschosenhaircare@yahoo.com. I will respond back as soon as I can. I'm in the West Coast, Cali, so with the time difference and everything, I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Um, yes, check out my Etsy shop. Go to etsy.com in the search bar, God's Chosen Hair Care, no spaces, and look at all the different products. It's so, oh my gosh. If you guys would have seen what it looked like before, I should have took a before and after picture. Like, no, actually, I have before and after pictures in my phone. Like, I'm not going to show it though, but if like my shop looks so good, like the pictures look A1. Like, let me tell you something. Gosh Chosen Hair Care, you guys see our first labels to where we are now. Like how we were packaging now, like, and this is gonna change. Like this is all beginner. This is all beginner, but it's very uniformed, it's very clean and crisp. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna take any more of you guys' time. I need to see if there's any orders that was put in. But you guys have a good night. I'm gonna try to post some more, but I'm gonna be in Bible study, so doesn't mean y'all can't shop. Go ahead and shop. And I'm gonna go ahead and like our hours are from 9:30 to 5, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it open because since it's our first day, I haven't had any crazy orders. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it open 24 hours. And once I start getting like crazy orders to where it's kind of getting overbearing, I'm gonna put the shop back on vacation mode and just take a break. But I will definitely reopen it once I get under control with the orders. But just know when we do start picking up on the orders, I am going to be closing the shop at 5 o'clock. So definitely make sure you guys get in, get your products, and start getting that length retention. Remember, your hair is always growing, but you want your hair to be thick. Like, can I just show y'all real quick and then I'm going to get off? Like, my hair is thick. Like my hair is really thick. Like, I'm pulling my hair apart. You could barely see my scalp. Like, and these are, can I just say to y'all that these are twists? These are twists in my hair. These are twists in my hair. These are twists. And I'm also gonna do a length too, like a length check. I honestly don't even know how long my hair really is because they say that you need to like flat iron your hair and stuff like that, and I'm not doing all that. But I just really want to show you guys. Also to show you guys my ends. Look how juicy they look. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I have not cut my hair in like 2 months. Juicy ends, juicy. You know what I'm saying? And the shrinkage is real, but let's like shrinkage is real, but this thickness is realer. Like get into it. Super, super thick. And when your hair is thick, when your hair is thick, like your hair got some length, like for real. And it's my hair is like so like bursting with hydration right now. Like I can't even. It's like in a small ponytail. You would think that my hair is short, but I really don't care what I just don't care. I'm not the type to prove anything to people. God freed me from that people pleasing and stuff. Um, but yes, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this off because I'm done filming for today. So you guys, I'm gonna just sit back and relax and make my smoothie. Y'all get to that Etsy shop, and I'll see y'all later. Bye Instagram. Bye YouTube.